Mark works at a data processing firm with a notoriously strict attendance policy. His manager, Mr. Henderson, is known for enforcing this policy with an iron fist. One Monday, Mark wakes up with a severe sinus infection but feels pressured to come to work because the company's policy states that any absence, regardless of reason, results in a written warning after the third occurrence. Mark has already used 2 days for a family emergency earlier in the year. Mark arrives at work looking pale and sniffling. Mr. Henderson notices immediately, but instead of sending him home, he approaches Mark's desk. "Mark, I see you're not feeling well, but we're short-staffed today. The quarterly reports are due, and we need everyone at their best." Throughout the day, Mr. Henderson continues to make unreasonable demands, asking Mark to stay late to catch up on work that could easily wait until tomorrow. When Mark mentions his headache and fever, Mr. Henderson replies, "If you're well enough to come in, you're well enough to come in, you're well enough to come in, you're well enough to work. That's our policy." That night, Mark decides on a strategy of malicious compliance. The next morning, he comes to work with a thermometer, tissues, and hand sanitizer. He takes his temperature every hour. It's consistently above 100 Celsius. However, he follows the attendance policy to the letter. He arrives exactly on time, takes only the allotted 15-minute break and 30-minute lunch, uses his sick days only when absolutely necessary, which turns out to be never, because he's well enough to work, and logs every single minute of his workday. He creates detailed documentation of his condition and Mr. Henderson's insistence that he remain at work. He even brings a doctor's note stating he should stay home, but Mr. Henderson dismisses it, saying, after 3 weeks of this, Mark collapses at his desk and is rushed to the hospital. The diagnosis is severe sinus infection that has spread to his brain, requiring surgery and a month-long hospital stay. When Mark returns to work after his medical leave, he presents documentation from his doctors, stating that his condition was significantly worsened by working while sick. The company faces a lawsuit for violating workplace safety regulations, and Mr. Henderson is reprimanded for ignoring medical advice. Mark receives compensation for his extended medical leave and is transferred to a different department where the manager is more reasonable. When Mr. Henderson tries to enforce the attendance policy on his new team, he's reminded of the Mark incident and suddenly becomes much more flexible about sick days.